Over the past few months, I've been trying to get more comfortable with uncertainty. It's not easy because my instincts is to plan everything in detail and predict every possible outcome. But the more I try to control everything, the more stressed I feel, and the less I actually enjoy the progress of learning and growing. These days, I'm practicing something new, allowing myself to make slow progress. I used to think that moving slowly meant I wasn't doing enough or that I was falling behind. But now I'm starting to notice that slow progress is still progress. It's just quieter and less dramatic. Sometimes the changes are so subtle that I don't realize they're happening until I look back weeks later. One thing that's helping me is breaking goals into very small steps. Instead of focusing on the big picture all the time, I pick one tiny action I can do today. It might be organizing one part in my room, studying for just 50 minutes, or writing a short paragraph. When I simplify things like that, it becomes harder to make excuses and easier to stay consistent. I've always been learning to sit with uncomfortable feelings instead of running away from them. When I feel anxious, I pause and ask myself where it's come from. Sometimes it's fear of failure, sometimes it's a comparison, and other times just a tiredness. Naming the feeling doesn't fix everything, but it stops the emotion from controlling me. It gives me a little distance, a little breathing room. Another thing I remind myself is that nobody actually has everything figured out. Even people who look confident or successful are usually dealing with their own uncertainty behind the scenes. Realizing that makes me feel less pressured to pretend I know exactly what I'm doing. It also encourages me to be more patient with myself when I don't have clear answers. I know that uncertainty won't ever fully disappear, but I'm hoping I can learn to move through it with more trust and less fear. Slow progress, more habits, honest reflection. That's the direction I'm trying to follow for now. And maybe if I keep going, I'll eventually look back and realize that everything made sense in its own time.